Welcome to the MagiReco News. I'm your anchor, Yellum. No time for bold jokes, let's get right into the news with our top story today, in that it actually is the new year right now in Japan and in some places across the world. So we've got a whole bunch of New Year's stuff to talk about, and we're gonna start right up here with, oh my god, there was... yeah, it's just saying, well, on the 31st we got the new stuff, the new... New Year's stuff, which is available right now, basically. So all the stuff that we're gonna talk about here right now, it's not going to be available in just a few days, it's going to be available right now. So one thing to note is that, well, of course, it's the start of a new month, so shop reset, go get those tickets again. But more importantly, the New Year's campaign has just been expanded with a whole bunch of new stuff. So let's talk about what new stuff just got added to the New Year's celebration, or whatever they call it. First off, whenever you log in over the next few days, you're going to get 7 lock-in bonuses one after another, and this is just what's going to be in here. Some costume tickets and a bunch of other stuff. And the costume tickets you can use for new costumes that have been added. There's 3 new ones, I think. One for Ui, one for Kyoko, and one for Mami, I think. And in case you don't know, the reason why Kyoko and Mami are together is because the game ships Kyoko and Mami pretty hard. The game ships Sayaka with Kyosuke, so that's a thing. More importantly though, whenever you log in for the next 12 days, I don't actually know how often you get this, if you get it just once or multiple times, but at least if you just log in, you get a New Year's fortune. I don't know if you get multiple of these, you might actually get multiple of these like once every day, I don't know, but you get random amount of gems, some between 20 to 50, as well as some short text that gives you your New Year's fortune and tells you like, hey, be aware of sad clowns because they're gonna make you disappear or whatever. I don't know. Everyone gets like a weird fortune, and you might have to like use Google screen capture camera, Google Translate or whatever, because it's gonna be in Japanese text, of course, and you're gonna have to somewhat Google Translate that to figure out what your New Year's fortune is. Though not really that important though. Moving on though, we have... oh, by the way, you can tweet out your New Year's fortune as well if you connect your Twitter to it. Who would do that? Some people would. More importantly though, there's bags. Oh my god, so many New Year's bags. There's 5 New Year's bags, 4 of them are paid stones, so don't get your hopes up too much. We have the big golden paid stone bag for 600 paid stones. You get an innocent gem, which is basically an extra slot for any character you want. You get a 4-star selector ticket for a limited character. For a limited character, you can get one of them. I'm gonna show you in a second what it actually is. Then you also get the 300 I almost said gold bag, the 300 paid Magia Stone silver bag, which has 2 of the unlimited 4-star selector tickets in there, which I'm also going to show you in a second what you actually get from them. And then you have a bag that is for free Magia Stones. And what does this one give you? So free Magia Stones, 250, so anyone can get this. If you're free to play, you can get this. And it has in it a whole bunch of stuff, including 2 10-roll tickets. Now it takes 250 gems to buy a single 10-roll. Now you can get, for 250 gems, you can get 2 10-rolls and a whole bunch of other stuff. And there's 2 of these bags, I think, in the shops. So get them both. Get them both. Immediately get this bag if you don't have the 500 gems for both of these. Hopefully you're gonna get them before they run out of the shop, because this is the best deal on rolls you're probably ever gonna get. So go immediately into your shop, and I'm gonna show you where exactly it is, because I actually have it open on my other screen. So if you go into your shop, by the way, hello Rikarin. If you go into your shop, you of course have your paid Magia Stone shop right here that shows you the 4 paid stone bags. I haven't shown you the other 2 yet, and you can scroll all the way over here to the unpaid ones. Well, if you're wondering why I have some paid stones, I bought a single Magia Pass at some point just to see if I could. And it turns out I could. That's how that went. Yeah, if you go in here, it doesn't show it up because I already bought them, but here, there's 2 of these. Immediately buy them, buy both of them, get them. By the way, in case you also don't know what's in a bag, you can press this little button up here, this little eye, and it shows you, oh, look at that, this is the stuff that's in here. Awesome. Okay, back to the news though. You will see that there's also 2 more bags, and these are Memoria bags. These gives you tickets for just getting a 4-star Memoria, as well as some other stuff in there. You get more stuff on the 300 bag, but it's not a big difference. They're basically both mostly the same. So what's actually in these tickets that you can get? So if you get the big gold bag, apart from the innocent gem, you get this ticket, and with this ticket you can get a whole bunch of alternate characters, like alts, and a whole bunch of spin-off characters For example, you can get Kazumi, Holy Mami, Holy Alina, Liz, Tart, Final Tart, like Rena Kaide version, like some, like just limited characters that are also characters or that are spin-off characters. Spin-off, however, does not mean collaboration, so Monogatari characters can't get them. Nanohaka characters can't get them. The Ultimate characters, they're super duper special, so you can't get Ultimate Madoka, you can't get Iriyachi, and you can't get the little rat, little Kyubey, either from these tickets, which is what it says down here. But if in case you're worried what actually is in here, you can just take this entire list and copy paste it into Google Translate. You can probably find some funny names, but also get a good idea of what is in here, and you can, I guess, just wait until someone translates the entire list. Then you also have the other ticket from the silver bag, which is just, I think it's just basically every unlimited character you can get in here. So yeah, get Mikage. That's all I have to say. Get Mikage. If you get this one, just get Mikage. And also the Foster Memoria tickets you can select from these Memoria right here. I don't know if you get the maximum break or just a single one of them. I assume you just get the maximum break because, I mean, it costs a bunch of paid stones. You better get the maximum break. But yeah, some pretty good in there, like for example, Special Seed if you're playing Little Kyubey or any sort of blaster whatsoever. This one's absolutely absurd. But of course there are other ones that are pretty strong, like the Tokyo is actually pretty strong. You have Sword, you have Space Hug, you have Midsummer Beach Iroha, you have Mito Rain, Woo. You have, which you probably shouldn't get from this because it's unlimited Memoria. You should probably use this on a limited Memoria. You can always just roll a Mito Rain randomly, but Special Seed right here, that's a highly limited Memoria. You cannot really get that any other way. You should probably use this on this one in my opinion. Or just whatever else you need that might be limited and it might be hard to get. But yeah, that's just that. I'm not gonna give you like the full list of everything right now, like in their effects. You probably should just look them up on the wiki what all of these do. What else is in there? They're running a new gacha. Oh, we're gonna get to that in a second. There's also new daily quests for the event duration. So yeah, just do more daily stuff. I think that's just yeah, do some quests. Just fight some regular quests. Do a mirrors match. Usually the stuff that you do each day, any day, and you get a whole bunch of other stuff for it. I think including costume tickets for New Year's. And also on top of all of that, I forgot what all of this is. Oh yeah, I think they're just saying all the new costumes, whatever, in the shop, and all of these other stuff you can get in the costume shop, I think, in here, as well as some Memoria, I think. I don't know if those are MLB either, but there's just some random New Year's Memoria that we're going to get to in a second as well. So yeah, that's all the New Year's event stuff that was just been added, so much stuff. But yeah, also these two girls, which is, I don't know, I almost said two gay girls, because I've already watched their transformation, and that transformation, it has like this one still frame in it that's gonna get reposted a billion times because it looks like they're about to kiss, and people are gonna like post that all over the place and be like, oh my god, that's so gay. But yeah, that's just transformation, guys. That's what transformation videos are about. They're the first light type Excel character. They really are. There has never been an Excel gorilla that was light type. There literally has never been. So yeah, they're the first light type Excel gorilla. If you don't want to wait until the how good video and you just want to know how good are they, I guess they're similar in power level to Toka and Nemu, just that Toka and Nemu were all about buffing dark and screwing over light types, and they're all about buffing light types and screwing over the dark types. Yay! They're more support oriented though, so they themselves won't do as much damage as Toka and Nemu do, but they're a little bit better on the supportive side. But they don't have the remove status effects on enemies. That was really awesome on Toka and Nemu. They don't have that, but they have a bunch of other stuff. I'm just going to very quickly rattle off some of the stuff that they have. Their connect gives attack up, heals, gives damage cut, and removes status ailments. Very defensive connect, so you can already see that they're also rather defensive. Their Magia deals damage to all enemies, I think, gives attack up and defense up to all allies, and gives all allies a buff that keeps them safe from a single status ailment over the next 3 turns. So if they get hit over the next 3 turns with a status ailment, it's going to get negated. Awesome. And it also heals. So once again, they have some defensive stuff, they have some heals, they have some status ailment negation stuff. Awesome. So more defensive, but still they've got some attacker buff on their Magia, which seems quite alright. If you look at the passives we have down here, that's just, oh, they generate HP by themselves. Most supports do that. They have anti-Magia seal. Most Magia focus characters have that. Awesome. But the other 2 notes are pretty interesting. So when you start a battle, I think this is something that the the token also had, when you start a battle, for 5 turns, every single character on your team gets a shield, gets like a damage cut against dark type. Token had something similar where they shield themselves from light types, but yeah, they shield everyone, like, now I say shield, give everyone a damage cut against dark type for 5 turns when any battle starts. Awesome. And their active is, I think it gives everyone light attack up. So yeah, once again, we're buffing light types. So everyone gets light attack up, and also everyone gets HP regeneration for a bit. I think like 5%, 6% maybe, if over 3 turns. So yeah, once again, they seem rather defensive, but still have some niche stuff to use as a support, like the Stars Negation or the light attack up and being anti-dark and stuff. Actually, looking at them closer, they're probably not actually as good as Tokanemo, probably actually notably worse, but still, I guess if you're playing a super duper light type team, they seem basically an automatic include on any super duper light type team. So yeah, and they have some cool defensive stuff, I guess, if you really want to play defensive. So yeah, they seem alright, but to be honest, I like playing aggressive, and I say this a lot, and most people do. Most people like playing aggressive stuff, and if you're playing an aggressive team, I don't actually know if you want to use them. But then again, they're an Excel Gorilla, and they buff attack up, so actually you probably do want to have them on an aggressive team, just not as much as maybe a Mikage. Yay, Mikage. Imagine I have a foam finger that says like number 1 Mikage on it. And then I also have some Memoria. This one is an active that gives attack up and defense up and chance to crit for 3 turns. Yeah, that's actually pretty alright. That's actually pretty good Memoria. We also here have, you know, her doing her best impression of that one flying suicide guy from Sekiro, and who of course goes, ah! And then we have the passive Memoria right here, which gives attack up, I think this is, yeah, attack up, and damage cut, and HP regenerate. So once again, we've got some attack up in here for some offensive stuff, but we also have got some really defensive stuff like damage cut and HP regeneration. Awesome. Interesting enough, you know how in the current event, all the old Memoria for the New Year's events, like all the old New Year's Memorias, they're giving drop rate up. These ones also do that by quite a lot more though. Like either of these give like 15 plus. I don't know if this is maximum break or a no limit break or whatever. But yeah, this gives a lot of drop rates increase. So yeah. So in this event, there's like 6 Memoria. Yeah, I think it's actually like 6 or 5 Memoria that give a drop rate bonus, especially these two. Awesome. So many Memorias to choose from, and I don't have any of them. Yay. What else do we have? I think for the most part, they're just saying, okay, we've unlocked new quests for the current event that's running, including 100 Evils quests. Yay! Of course, gonna be more videos about that. So yeah, this is the full list of all Memoria that do it now. I think this one's the event Memoria you get from just playing the event. So there's so many event Memoria now. Holy goddamn! And yeah, just new quests, 200 Evils. 100 Evils gonna be awesome. Yay! And that's about it. Yeah, I guess if you go into the support shop for 88 support points, you get the New Year's Memoria drawn by Papa. Papa, by the way, can be transliterated or like punny, made pun of by writing it as 88, so that's why 88 support points. This one I think gives chance to stun one enemy and gives yourself attack up for 3 turns. Sounds not that great, because the numbers on it probably aren't that amazing, but it's basically a free Memoria, and I think it comes as MLB, so yeah, whatever. And for some reason they posted twice about the shop reset. So yeah, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and I'll see you guys not next time, because I have one last thing to do for you guys, because I'm going to go into the game just very quickly, and I'll show you something, because people have been asking about this. What about the 10 rolls? What about the 10 rolls? How do I use the 10 rolls? Well, you don't need to go anywhere special for the 10 rolls other than going in here. By the way, I also didn't mention this, because it has never ever happened, that for just this gacha, the very first time you roll in this gacha, you can decide to do a 10 roll for 30 paid stones instead. So for one time only, you can do 30 paid stones for an entire 10 roll, which I guess is supposed to ease people into spending some more paid gems or whatever. But yeah, more importantly, if you want to do the free 10 rolls each day, you can just go in here and you see right here the golden button. The golden button means it's a free 10 roll. You also see the text above here, which means like once per day. And yeah, you just decide what to draw on. So for example, I'm going to go for Harugimitama, and it's going to be like, you want to do this? Yep, I'm going to do Harugimitama. And then you skip right here, bam. And what do we got? Well, we got nothing, but yeah, that's just what you do. And now you see that you've used your daily free 10 roll. The button is no longer golden on any of these And yeah, but you got 10 rolls. And by the way, I thought the pity rate doesn't roll over between gachas. It does. You can see on the bottom the 10 character pity rate. It does roll over between gachas. That's actually very interesting. And the Mitama coins that you get for this gacha are all part of the same gacha. So if you go back into your shop for the Mitama coins for this gacha, this is the Iroha one. You see this right here, and they're all part of the same Mitama coin shop. Awesome. But yeah, now for real, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, and ring the bell, and I'll see you guys next time.